Hi, 7th graders. Today we're going to continue to look at proportional relationships, but we're going to be looking at how to tell if a relationship is proportional by looking at a table and also a graph. So I came up with this situation. Let's say you're going to frozen yogurt. You're going to buy some frozen yogurt, and it is 50 cents for a cup and then $1 per ounce. So ask yourself, do you think this relationship is proportional? Okay. So let's find out by graphing this, filling out a table and then graphing it. So I walk in and I buy a cup. So I have bought 0 ounces of yogurt, but I have spent 50 cents. Now I buy 1 ounce of yogurt, and how much have I spent? Right? $1.50. 2 ounces, it's $1 per ounce, so I spend $2 on the froyo, but I still have the 50 cents, so I'm at $2.50. 3 ounces cost me $3.50, and 4 would cost me $4.50. So right off the bat, my hope is that you see a problem with this. Okay, the problem is it doesn't start at 0, 0. Okay, so we know for a relationship to be proportional, both quantities have to equal 0. But I could have 0 ounces of frozen yogurt and still have 50 cents because I bought the cup. So on a table, okay, if you're looking at a table and you notice that 0, 0, it doesn't necessarily have to be on the table. Okay, maybe I left it like this, but if I work backwards, would 0, 0 fit on our table? So this right here tells us this is not a proportional relationship. But let's look at what it would look like on a graph. So this is my ounces, and this is my money. So 0 ounces, let's say this is $1, $2, $3, $4. This is all money, and these are ounces. So 0 ounces, I've spent 50 cents on the cup. Okay. 1 ounce, I've spent $1.50. Oops. Move it over a little bit. 2 ounces, $2.50. 3 ounces, $3.50. 4 ounces would be about right here. So notice, this is a straight line. So if I see a straight line on a graph, okay, we call that linear. Okay, line, linear. Okay, that means it grows at a constant rate. So in this one, each time you go up 1 ounce, it's increasing by $1. So this does grow at a constant rate, so it's linear. But it doesn't start at 0, 0. It starts up at the 50 cent mark. Okay, so this relationship is not proportional. Okay, we know that because of this mark right here. It needs to be at the origin, 0, 0. And we also know that because of this point on our table, which is also not 0, 0. Let's look at another situation that is proportional and look at what the difference is at our graph and our table. So let's say we are buying apples. We're buying apples, okay? And the apples are $1.25 per pound. So let's create our XY table. X and Y. Let's call X our pounds and Y our money. Okay. So if I buy 0 pounds of apples, how much is it going to cost me? Okay, that's $0. Okay. Now this is per pound, so that's 1 pound, and that's $1.25. 2 pounds of apples would cost me how much? $2.50. About 3 pounds. Okay. That would be $3.75. And we'll go up to 4 pounds, which would be $5. Okay, now what's important here is that this is a constant rate of change. Constant rate of change. If I multiply 1 times 3, I get 3. 125 times 3 gives me 375. Okay? 1 times 4 is 4. 125 times 4 is $5. So when I multiply one quantity by, which is the pounds, I get the other quantity, which is the money. Okay? So the keys on this one that make this a proportional relationship is this 0.00 and the fact that it grows at a constant rate. What would our graph look like? Well, let's make one. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be our pounds. This is going to be our money. I am putting 0, on my point there, on my graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I have 1 pound is 125. 1 pound, 125. 2 pounds is 250. 2 pounds, 250. 3 is 375. 4, which would be 5. Okay. Now this is a straight line. Okay, and it goes through the point 0, 0. Okay, so straight line, that needs to be on a graph. A graph, if the graph looks like this, not proportional. If the graph looks like this, not proportional. Okay, so proportional graphs have to start at the origin and have to be a straight line, which means it's growing at a constant rate. Okay, the next video that we're going to watch is going to be on equations and how we represent a proportional relationship in an equation, and also talk more about the constant rate of change or the unit rate. Okay, we'll talk then.